Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rekt Capital and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about whether or not the Wyckoff macro distribution is finally over for Bitcoin. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future, and let's dive right in. So I just want to preface this video with a tweet that I shared in late May, just after that crash of 53%, that in Bitcoin's entire price history, Wyckoff distribution ranges have never preceded BTC bull market tops. In fact, they have preceded a local top, and that's a major difference. So essentially, macro Wyckoff distribution ranges for Bitcoin never precede a bear market. They just precede a strong correction. And we're going to be talking about how Bitcoin's price action has developed since that Wyckoff distribution and why that Wyckoff distribution has been since invalidated. So this is the Wyckoff distribution schematic. And whenever we break down from the macro distribution range, we see a lower high and a lower low before enjoying phase E, which is downside continuation to new lows. So the thing with this price action for Bitcoin, you can see that the phases are outlined quite nicely, and right over here is where we see that wedging structure, the lower highs and the lower lows, essentially showcasing that period of signs of weakness and last point of supply. And for Bitcoin to have confirmed a breakdown from this macro distribution range, it needed to reject from this red area. But if we fast forward, you can actually see that we were able to turn that into support and turn a curling down price action to perform a retest of the pi cycle moving average, which was a very key bull market indicator that we've been sharing and talking about extensively here on the YouTube channel. And it's really important to note that this Wyckoff distribution range was essentially invalidated upon break beyond that red area. And many people were talking about this being a fractal of this larger macro distribution range. And the thing about this fractal, and this is something I mentioned at length in the Rekt Capital newsletter, that what we saw right over here, because if this is a fractal of this price action, then this is going to be a fractal of this price action, right? Because if you want to appropriate this price action being the same as this macro distribution range, then this is going to be analogous to this downside falling wedge. So if we broke out from this wedge to invalidate the macro distribution range through the Wyckoffian perspective, then we were going to break out from this wedge by the same token, which is what we saw. And this is something I was talking about at length in the Rekt Capital newsletter. So if you'd like to check that edition out, feel free to click in the link in the description down below and sign up today. But that's just a beautiful recurring tendency in Bitcoin's price action, that we tend to see macro Wyckoff distributions and micro Wyckoff distributions only exact a breakdown but then invalidate shortly afterwards, as we saw with a breakout from this falling wedge over here. In the same way, we saw a breakout from this falling wedge, and this is something I've been talking about for a while. But the fact that we've seen two invalidations of Wyckoffian distribution ranges, both on the macro scale and the micro scale, is only a testament to this tweet back in May, that Wyckoff distribution ranges are shakeouts, and they figure as the ultimate bear trap to shaking you out from your Bitcoin positions before reversing towards the upside. Bitcoin bull markets tend to retrace healthily and reach some really deep bottoms, but then they bottom out. Bitcoin bottoms out to just reverse towards the upside. So every deep retrace is there to convince you that the bull market is over and then retrace to new all-time highs. And that's something that still awaits for Bitcoin. But the most important thing to note in this video is that the macro Wyckoff distribution range has been invalidated, and Bitcoin is going to continue going up over the coming months. In any case, guys, thank you so much for watching today. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future. And of course, like the content if you'd like to see more Wyckoffian content going forward here on the channel. I'm Rekt Capital, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Speak to you soon.